Greetings and salutations, everybody. I'm Andrew from Team Respawn, and this is kind of a discussion-based video on Halo the Master Chief Collection, and will it ever come to PC? Now, I know a lot of people are really wanting the Master Chief Collection to come to PC. I know a lot of people are like, I love the Master Chief Collection, but I hate playing it on a controller. I wish it was on the PC. I definitely hear you, and I think the Master Chief Collection is an interesting kind of a game to where it's kind of stuck in between two Microsofts. When the Master Chief Collection came out in 2014, this was still in the old Xbox era where it was still the Xbox One that was like, it's also your TV slash movie thing. And now in 2018, the Master Chief Collection is kind of this thing of, it's all about the games, it's all about the first party experiences, it's all about the backwards compatibility. So you get two different tales of Microsoft in this generation. And I think the Master Chief Collection kind of falls more in the beginning of this generation, obviously, since that's when it came out, but that's also when they were still pushing the Halo TV show, which we still haven't heard anything about. It's when they were still pushing a whole bunch of Halo stuff that really wasn't a new Halo game. So you got to think, will this ever come to PC? And it may lead to some hope for some people because, Bungie, or, okay, not Bungie, 343 announced that they are going back to fix the Master Chief Collection, quote-unquote fix, for the Xbox One, give the Master Chief Collection Xbox One X enhancements. That is now gearing up now, and you can follow some of the updates. I made a video on it if you're interested. If I remember, I'll drop a link to it in the description. So, you may raise the question of, well, will the Master Chief Collection come out to PC now, since they're going back and fixing it? So we're going to dive into if that's possible, and some cases for and against that part of Master Chief Collection coming to PC. So I kind of want to start off with other Halo games that are currently available on the PC. Right now, you can get Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo Spartan Assault, and Spartan Strike, but I don't think anyone really cares about that, so you can kind of count it, kind of not. Halo Wars Definitive Edition and Halo Wars 2 are all available on the PC. Now, I think the most interesting one out of all of these is, well, there's two of them, Halo 5 Forge and Halo Wars Definitive Edition, and they both have interesting cases behind them. With Halo 5 Forge, it's kind of like this application that you can download for your Windows 10 PC. It's through the Windows Store, and you can kind of create really in-depth maps in the Halo games, or Halo 5 particularly, and you can kind of test it out, run around and stuff. And I scratch my head at this all the time, not because I think it's a bad idea. I think it's actually a great idea, because people who want to hop on PC and really get into fine-tuning maps, this is a great outlet for them. But it's kind of like you have pretty much made the entire game available on PC. I mean, it's not the entire game. There's no campaign or there's no multiplayer or anything of that sort. But you have the game running. The game actually runs, Halo 5 runs on the PC. So it's like, at that point, why is it not available on PC? And I'm sure there are a bunch of people on the PC that love Halo, but they just aren't into console gaming. So really, the last main entry Halo game to come out was Halo 2, way back for Windows Vista. This is with the Games for Windows Live thing. That was horrible. And then there's Halo Wars. And what's interesting about Halo Wars is that when this game came out in 2009, Ensemble Studios, the developer, was like, you know what? This game is staying on the 360 only. It's not coming to PC. And everyone's like, well, that's kind of stupid because it's an RTS game. It should come to PC. Well, 343 kind of remastered this game, called it Halo Wars Definitive Edition, and put it on PC. So the reason why I bring this up is this is proof of 343 going back to an older Halo game that was not ever available on PC and made it available on PC. So you can take some sample history from here with these two games, Halo 5 Forge and Halo Wars Definitive Edition. You can say they have moved modern Halo games over to the PC, and what's even more interesting than that, is not only is Halo Wars on the Windows 10 store, because you get it with the Halo Wars 2 Ultimate Edition or Complete Edition, either one of those, it's also available on Steam. And I think that's really interesting. And for Halo Wars 2, they even enable crossplay between the Xbox One and PC versions, which is great. So it shows that 343 does work with PC. They do create games for the PC, but they also enable cross-play functionality so that people playing on, whether you're on a Windows 10 machine or an Xbox One, you can play each other. And I think that's great. So I don't know. The answer is, will the Master Chief Collection come to PC? I would actually say probably not. You do have some experience with really half of this collection because you have Halo 1 and Halo 2 already on the PC, and of course those are available on the Master Chief Collection. So you can say, well, there's already half the Master Chief Collection, it's on PC. We got to take a step back and look at the Master Chief Collection. It has really, I think it's 6 engines they say in this game. You have Halo 1 Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 3, Halo 4, Halo 3 ODST, which I think runs on the same engine as Halo 3, and the Anniversary Halo 2 multiplayer stuff. All of that stuff's got to work within each other, work together, and not be, complete crap. More or less how it is on the Xbox One right now. So I'm really unsure if it'll ever come to PC, and if it will, what would the price point be? I mean, I'm sure it's going to take some massive development costs to, if it doesn't work on the PC very well, if you can't port it over easily and more or less have to start over, I'm sure it's going to be a full $60 if it comes out. But if it's pretty easy to go back, do some slight modifications, and move it over to PC, kind of like what they did with Halo Wars, because I did some interviewing with the devs for Halo Wars 2, and they actually said that moving Halo Wars from the 360 to the PC was relatively easy. There wasn't a whole lot that they needed to do. So if that's the case with these Halo games in the MCC, maybe it should be worth Microsoft's while to bring the MCC to the PC. Be like, you know what, we screwed up with this on the Xbox One. We're fixing it. And by the way, while we're fixing it, it's going to come out on the PC for I think $30 is the ideal price point here. And of course, it won't come to Steam right away. It'll probably be on the Windows 10 store first. And then they'll be like, this is also cross-play enabled for people who want to play the social playlist, because I know everyone's a tryhard when it comes to ranks. So they're like, with the unranked stuff, like the just regular Slayer and whatever, these two platforms can play together, whether you're on a keyboard and mouse on PC, using an Xbox controller on PC, or using, obviously a controller on the Xbox One. You can all play together, no problem. And I think that's probably the best thing moving forward with this, is to be like, you know what, this is probably the best apology to the greatest fan service of a game ever. That's just my opinion. I don't know if this is going to happen. I honestly would doubt it, just because of, if you can dive into what was said for the MCC update post on Halo Waypoint, which again, there should be a link in the description to that if I remember. But they were saying that it's a small team of people working on the MCC, whereas most of 343 is still moving forward with the next FPS Halo game, whatever that is. We don't know yet. So I think if they were to port the MCC to PC, you would need more than just a small team of people. But that's just my guess. I could be totally wrong, and I have no idea. Only time will tell. I don't think that you can really shut the door on this completely, just due to the fact of 343 going back and putting older Halo games on Windows 10. And the examples of this, as I stated earlier, are Halo Wars Definitive Edition and Halo 5 Forge. So it's possible. I would say it's slightly unlikely, but it's possible. Anyway, post your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you think the MCC will come to the PC? I have my doubts, but I really hope it does. I hope it does. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Andrew from Team Respawn. I'll see you next time.